Quick, like and subscribe for insane luck in Mining Simulator 2. What is going on, everybody? I'm back making another video, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys the fastest rebirth method in the entire game. This was one of my most popular videos starting off Mining Simulator 2, and it's been about 3 weeks since I made that video, so I think it's time to make an updated guide on the fastest rebirth method, because quite a bit has changed in the game. Now, you still have to rebirth in the normal world. We were actually rebirthing in the underworld whenever I made that video. I think that video was like at the very start of the game. It was one of the first videos I made, was the fastest rebirth method. But for this updated method, I'm going to be giving you guys a lot of tips, not just for pay to win players and not just for the exact method, but everything you'll need to rebirth quicker. So the first thing you kind of need to rebirth quicker is obviously some gems, because you need quite a bit of things before you can actually start rebirthing really quick. So you're going to need companionship to have more pets equipped, because the more pet power you have, the more mining power you're going to have, the more coin multiplier you're going to have, and the more speed you're going to have. And one of the main important things is that coin multiplier, so that you can actually sell for a lot more and you don't have to mine so much in between each rebirth, and you'll start rebirthing way quicker. So you need to get companionship unlocked. You need to get Midas Touch, because it'll increase the sell value even more. You need to get cheap rebirths unlocked, because it reduces the cost required to rebirth. And the most important one you need is permanent layers. So you actually have to get a lot of gems before you can even unlock all these. So let's talk about some ways to get gems. Now, obviously there are achievements that you can get gems from. Literally just mining 50k blocks is 1700 gems. Mining 5 million blocks is 3500 gems. Some of these start getting a little bit harder and you guys might not have all these gems yet, but another really easy one is opening eggs. Now, the more eggs you open, the more gems you get. You get 900 for 1,000. You get 4,500 gems for 10,000 eggs. And then you don't get any more gems until 1,000,000 eggs. So just getting up to 10,000 eggs will give you a lot of gems. And then as you rebirth, you'll be getting more gems, but I'm trying to show you guys how to get gems to start rebirthing, so we'll skip that. And then also just playing some hours. Like, look, if you play for 10 hours, you already get 5,300 gems for all of these achievements. And then if you play for 25 hours, you get another 9,000 gems. If you play for 50 hours, you get 20,000 gems. Like, you just keep getting more and more gems the longer you play. So what you want to start off doing before you can get a ton of rebirths is you want to play some hours opening eggs, because the index actually gives you a ton of gems for completing all these eggs as well. So the first thing you're going to want to do is open a bunch of eggs. You'll get gems for opening eggs and get gems just for the playtime. And then once you complete the indexes from opening eggs, that'll give you even more gems. So once you're at that point, that's whenever you can come and buy a lot of the stuff in the shop. You can get extra pets equipped, you can get a higher sell value, cheaper rebirths, and the permanent layers, which is the most important thing. That is going to be the first thing you're going to want to buy, is permanent layers. And I don't really talk about the Rebirth Shop and stuff too much, because obviously I have the Omega scythe, so I just never really need to use the Rebirth Shop, but I'm trying to help all players out, so we're going to talk about the Rebirth Shop. These pickaxes and stuff are really good, but this should not be the first thing that you spend your gems on. I'm telling you guys, you're going to want to go spend your gems on those upgrades over there way before you buy stuff in the Rebirth Shop, because you can literally just use the wooden pickaxe and enchant it, like get a better ore duplicator, get better strength on it, get better speed on it, and you actually don't really need a really good pickaxe. It's mainly about your pets. That's why I said you guys are going to want to start off just by completing all the indexes, because by doing that, you're going to be getting gems from the index, you're going to be getting gems just for opening eggs and the achievements, and you're going to be getting gems from the achievements because of the playtime. So just open a bunch of eggs if you're just starting off. But like, look, my mining power and everything only went down a little bit. Let me turn my pets off so that I can actually see. I can still mine all this stuff super easily with the wooden pickaxe. So you don't necessarily need a really good pickaxe. So don't waste your gems on a better pickaxe right off the start. If you need a way better backpack, that would be way more useful. But mainly the first thing you want to do is just complete the indexes, get really good pets, because your pet multiplier matters almost more than anything. As you can see, my mining power is almost 50k. My coin multiplier is almost 250,000, and my speed multiplier is 6,000, and that's mainly because of the pets that I have on. Once you have really good pets, it'll make it way easier to rebirth. So now let's actually get into the real method. This part of the method is optional, using your teleporter. If you have a teleporter, then obviously use it, but it is not required. But pretty much what you want to do whenever you're rebirthing is you want to mine straight down. You want to get down to the deepest area with 10,000 blocks. And once you think you've mined enough ores and you've mined enough blocks, you can go back up and sell. So I actually found a really good cave here. I'm gonna just mine some ores, and I think that should be enough to sell. So I need 789 billion to rebirth. Let's go up and sell. Way more than enough. I was kind of just giving an example because you should be going down to the bottom. So look, I just rebirthed. This is why I have the permanent areas upgrade. You can just run right back to where you were. And then this is the optional part. If you have the teleporter, you're gonna want to place it down all the way at the bottom. So I'm gonna get down to 10,000 blocks because obviously this is the best place to mine for rebirths. You have the Larimar ore down here, which is the strongest ore in the game. It'll give you the most money, or the strongest ore in the beginning area at least. So what you want to do while you're mining down is just grab all the ores. Grabbing ores is really important. You get way more from ores than you do from just the normal blocks. So this is the optional part. You can place your teleporter down if you have one. So I'm going to go back up and sell. That is enough to rebirth. So we rebirth, and then we open up our teleporter and we go straight back to it. We didn't used to be able to do this. We weren't able to just go straight back to our teleporter before because of the permanent layers thing. So that's one of the main parts about this updated guide that I wanted to talk about. You get quite a bit more efficiency out of using the teleporter. It's just way easier now with a teleporter. And I'm kind of just looking for a cave right now. I'm kind of just like mining like I would in Minecraft. Once you find a cave that has tons of ores, you can easily get a bunch of rebirths just out of one cave. And also you want to be constantly mining. Even whenever you find an ore, you want to just be constantly mining so that you can keep mining blocks. Even whenever you're about to mine an ore, like if you see an ore, don't stop and then mine the ore. Just keep on mining and you'll be getting the blocks around it as well. It's just way faster. So I actually didn't have enough, so we can just go back up, sell, rebirth, and then we can just instantly go back to our teleporter. I like to just watch YouTube videos while I do this because it's pretty tedious. But yeah, look, there's some Larimar. That's already gonna get me enough to almost rebirth again. That Larimar is worth a ton. And I'm actually doing this in a little bit of an inefficient way. I'm building a staircase down that's too wide. You could probably just build it one wide down, what I usually do, so that you can find a cave a little bit faster. But yeah, this should be enough for another rebirth. I probably went overboard. Yeah, I went a little bit overboard. I had that Larimar, so it made it quite a bit easier to rebirth. So we can just teleport straight back down real easy and get back to mining. You don't have to keep mining down. You can also just mine in a straight line and try to find caves. The mine will generate in all directions pretty much infinitely. I've reached the very bottom of the mine, but I'm not sure if I've ever reached the edge. You know what? Let's just try it for the video. Let's see if we can reach the very edge of the mine. Let's just mine in one direction for a long time. Oh, we actually ended up finding a really good cave. So look, I can remove my teleporter and place my teleporter in here because I can actually rebirth again now. I definitely have enough to rebirth again after all that mining. So we just rebirth, we teleport back into the cave, and now this is going to be where the rebirths start getting fast. And like I said, whenever you're mining ores, even in a cave, just keep your mouse held down. Look, there's another cave down there, so that you can break blocks around all of the ores, and it'll just go a little bit faster because you'll be getting blocks and ores at the same time instead of just picking out the ores. So just while you're running around the cave, just keep your mouse held down, keep mining. And look, there's some Larimar. Here's another Larimar. That's probably already like enough to rebirth again, so let's hit sell. Yeah, way more than enough because I got 2 Larimar. I probably should have saved one of those Larimar actually. So let's just teleport right back to where we were. There's still a whole bunch of ores in this cave. I just really hope he adds in rebirth worlds because like this is just a slow way of getting blocks. It's such a slow way of getting blocks. Like I really wish that we could get blocks and ores really fast at the same time. But if we're just always mining in this really bad area in the crystal cavern, then we're just not really getting that many blocks. We're mainly just rebirthing. So if he added in rebirth worlds, it'll actually reward you for having a lot of rebirths. And we're actually going to remove our teleporter and place it in here and then go rebirth again. Got a little bit too much that time once again, mainly because I just mined a couple Larimar. Whenever you get a Larimar, you only need like a few of those and you can already rebirth again. So it looks like we actually reached kind of a dead end in the cave. I think we mined most of the cave out. So we're just going to start mining in a straight line again. Look, there's another Larimar. That'll get us more than enough. We can probably already rebirth again. Yeah, a couple more chromite. Let's just get a few blocks to be safe. And to be honest, with the teleporter, you can sell before you think you need to, just to see if you have enough. Because if you sell and you don't have enough, all you got to do is teleport right back to where you were and then just mine a little bit more. But yeah, like I was saying, I really hope he adds in just a way stronger rebirth world, multiple rebirth worlds. The more rebirths you have, the higher rebirth worlds you can go into, just because I don't like mining these little tiny 10,000 health blocks when I have 50,000 mining power. Like, the only thing that my pets are really good for right now is the coin multiplier, and as I was ranting, I mined a little bit too much, but that's fine. Rebirth again, and then we just teleport right back to where we were. Let's mine in another direction until we find a cave again. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. That is pretty much the fastest rebirth method and the fastest way to get gems in the beginning of the game so that you can actually get the upgrades that you need to start rebirthing fast. If this video helped you guys out in any way, make sure to drop a like, comment some more ideas for future videos down below. Also comment any more tips you have for rebirthing just to help people out if I forgot to mention something. And yeah, subscribe if you have not already. More videos coming very soon because the update is tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next one very soon. Peace out, everybody.